Good morning, traders, and this is your DAX day trade setup for today. So we're still pretty much in a downtrend on the daily, but this consolidation here is starting to look like a flag of sorts. And if we just put these levels in, you'll see there it is there. The oscillators are starting to ease off now as well, so sort of coming into no man's land, which basically means to start do this kind of stuff here. And when it starts doing this, then you're pretty much sure that the overbought conditions are starting to ease off. But not gonna count those chickens just yet. The trend is down. You can see moving averages are clearly to the downside still. And if you look at the 3 hour, we have a pretty big rejection bar, pin bar here. Then we had an engulfing bar. Then we got another engulfing bar. So there's a lot of indecision. Big up, big down, big up, big confusion. So I think for me, it's going to be lower time frames again. And we'll have a look at that now. These oscillators do worry me. This is indicating that we are overbought. And we are slap bang on the middle of the moving averages. So in other words, there's no trend up, no trend down. It is ranging right now. And you probably find that you're not going to see any difference on the hour either. So if we just delete the noise and put a couple of levels in here, level pretty much where we closed, and you can see the interest at this level. So there's quite a bit of interest at this level. So I suspect a break above this area, let's just get it right, it's probably around there, of 9,600, a break above that will give us the next target, which in my view is going to be that gap close up there. Okay, which sits at call it 9,800. So that's pretty much where we are. The concern I have is these oscillators here. Oscillators are indicating that we are overbought. We don't have any diversions or anything of any sort at the moment, but there's a lot of volatility yesterday, and this was because of the jobs number. Okay, so the US jobs number, 3 million was forecast and came out with 6 million, so a massive difference. And that just gives you an indication of the state of the economies around the globe at the moment. Advice for today on the DAX is pretty simple. Get down to a lower time frame and trade the lower time frame. It should be a pretty calm day. I don't think there's no major news coming out today, but unless there's some kind of a miracle, this market should probably continue to range. It's either going to reject this level that we're at the moment and pull back, which looking at the futures market right now is a distinct possibility. So the DAX futures right now is sitting at 1% down, so it's 9,483 right now. And that's pretty much in this area here. No, not there. Sorry, I must have got that wrong. It must be 9,4. Let's just get that right. Yeah, 9,483, sorry. So we are sitting pretty much down 9,485. Okay, so we're pretty much sitting hovering down in this area right now in the futures market. So we'll have to wait and see where we open. Advice today is pretty simple. I mean, I'm on the 12-minute now. Probably even get down to a 6-minute, and you can see even the 6-minute yesterday, it would have been damn difficult to trade this thing. Sitting inside the moving averages here, lots of tails to the upside, tails to the downside, which indicates indecision. Gives you a barbed wire pattern, and it's normally a pattern that you want to stay out of. Okay, so you can see we had a double bottom here, and a good strong rally, and then a double top, and that double top hasn't really materialized, so this could be a triple top as well. Okay, so oscillators are also, if you look at it on the 6-minute right now, oscillators are grouped to the upside, bit of diversions brewing as well. So it would not surprise me to see the gap down, which is what is looking like it's going to happen. And then what we want to do, let's get to 3 hour. So what I'm going to do here is do this. Okay, so there are my inside levels there on the 3 hour. Those are the levels that I'd be watching for price action to tag, and get to 12 minutes again. And you'll see it should line up with some structure. So those are levels that I'd be watching. The first one that I'd be watching is 9491 for any form of rejection off there. That would give me another attempt to the upside. And what I'm looking for is an attempt to break through 9637. A pullback back deeper, 9426 would be an opportunity as well. And the last one would be all the way down here at 9300. Okay, so that's kind of what we're looking at, and bear in mind you've got a gap to the upside. Gaps to the downside are closed right now, so a gap to the upside is the magnet that we have right now. Okay, so kind of difficult, and being Friday you probably find some profit taking as well, or people just getting out of the market and not bothering to leave over the weekend. But this is very much sideways, so I would trade it as a range pretty much. So they're going to need a break and a retest to the upside for me to be convinced of longs. So there's more a case, I think, the shorts to the downside, and then you'll have some profit taking and maybe some long scalps from the bottom levels. Yeah, but again, watch those smaller time frames and watch those levels, rejections off those levels. That's when you're looking for your long. Anyway, hope that helps, and we'll catch you later. Cheers for now.